The next challenge is a web challenge, babystrechy. It's only worth 50 points, so that means a lot of people solved it. Looks like we have 104 solves. It says more byte means more secure. Although this is a web challenge, the script is run directly with PHP because it doesn't need to have an HTML website attached. Run the command below to connect. So we have a netcat port and we have a challenge file. If we look at the challenge file, nice and small, it's going to generate a password. Looks like 64 bytes of hex. Then it's going to do this password stretching thing. These comments are mine. So this is what's happening. So if we imagine the password that comes in looks like 3C10, 64 bytes of hex. What this stretching algorithm will do is it'll repeat each character 64 times. So we're going to have 64 3s, and then 64 Cs, and etc. So a very long password. I think it says here 4 kilobytes of password. And then it's going to hash the password, and then we're going to do an fgets on standard in, and password trim. So if we can guess what the password is based off of the password hash, or if we can just match the original password, we get the flag. Again, this challenge seems impossible. There's no way we'd be able to brute force this. You can't brute force 65 or 64 random bytes, even with stretching. But if we Google this term, we'll eventually get to this page, the password hash function. And if you scroll down a bit, it says, caution, using bcrypt, which is the default algorithm, will result password parameter being truncated to a maximum of 72 bytes. So that's perfect. So it's not actually 4096. And what's even better, it's only 74 bytes. So that means this is 64 bytes. And then, so we only need another, 8 bytes after that. That's the entire password. And because it's kind of stretched like this, we know most of the password's going to be, the first character and then the second character. So to solve this, I'm using a Pwn script. So the Pwn script, you can either do it remotely or locally. So here it's running locally. I'm going to iterate through all the hex characters for A and B. Then I'm going to generate a solution. So this will be 64A, 64Bs, and then I just chunk it. I could actually just do, 8, but I didn't. And then we send it and we see what happens. We're allowed to, this isn't a while loop, so as long as we don't send an empty line, we get to keep guessing, which is nice. And that is it. It should just print out the password. What happened? Oh, failed to open flag? Yeah, so just like that, I guess we got really lucky. I think I called it flag.txt. Yeah, we got really lucky on that one. It was the third one, but you can see it's brute forcing all the passwords. So we're doing 3, A, B, C, D, E, just like this. So eventually we will guess the correct password, and there's the flag. So nice fun challenge.